Peace and Islam. Welcome unto the Amexem-Moor-Empire, Moore's Internet Televideo Network, or M.I.T.N for short. It is a part of the Imperial Broadcasting Agency. For the record, today's date on the Amexem-Moor calendar is Love Day, the 3rd of Dub, the year 301, 631. I am the Honorable Noble Tina Awad-Il, and I serve as the lead video broadcasting agent, and I shall be your hostess for this broadcasting segment. This is the Amexem-Moor Perspective, segment 35, and it is entitled Current Updates Within the Amexem-Moor-Empire, First Quarter for the year 301, 631. So it is my honor and privilege to welcome back to our segment His Imperial Majesty and Anu El Bey. So welcome back, Grand Henny. Peace and Islam.
Peace and light, Islam. Noble Tina, thank you for having me. So you're looking for updates from the first quarter. We're at the close of the first quarter now. Actually, excuse me, the first quarter just ended like the 3 Earth days ago, and we're now into our second quarter. Yes. All right. So I presume you'd like to have updates from imperial government operations down to the local level, and perhaps about business operations and activities?
Islam, that is correct. Empire way.
Islam. All right, that I can do. All right. So from the imperial government operations level, we have been through standard operating activities, basically. Nothing extravagant has occurred that would warrant extraordinary sessions from us or particular measures from us. We were dealing with the aftermath of the last quarter. We were looking at all of those lessons that were learned from those reviews, annual reviews and things of this nature. We haven't done much modifications to any process protocols or procedures. So pretty standard, pretty normal things at the imperial government level that has basically made its way into the sector governments, the regional, district, and local governments down to the precinct level. Certain things in contemplation in terms of promotions. Some of the officials are up for promotions. And as things gel in my mind, I will make particular approvals when appropriate. The biggest thing is I've been doing what most of my work comes down to, which is working on fiscal budget proposal 301-632. So never a dull moment with that, especially given the fact that certain things have become extraordinarily expensive because of particular conflicts that have impacted supplies, supply routes, supply chains. So there's always going to be ripple effects from things like that. Inflation has been climbing across the planet, so particular things are becoming more expensive by default. And looking to find ways to be reasonable with the Imperial Council when it comes down to a budget proposal. I'm always looking for ways to get what is a necessity for all of you, while at the same time being reasonable with the Imperial Council, i.e., where I can cut costs, I'm going to. What I can eliminate, I'm going to. And what I have to ask for the Imperial Council to provide at larger scale or larger scope, I'm going to do that too. So it's give and take, and finding ways to do so in a manner where it's agreeable with the Imperial Council in the give and take process, so that we all win. And working on almost 3 dozen budget proposals in my life, I've come to learn particular things still, as you know, In the last budget process, inflation got out of hand and fast because of demand for silver blowing out the quote-unquote silver price, to the point that I literally had to go before the Imperial Council in your service and move to get a vote on whether or not we can add another metal for intrinsic value. And as you know, the result was now copper is the fourth metal that is used as a medium of exchange within the Amexem-Moor-Empire. So it steps to things that have to be done, and I work to get them done so that we can get you what you need as nationals. So I'm going to pivot now on to business. The first quarter appears to be a healthier one than last Earth year at this time, and even healthier over the fourth quarter of our last Earth year. So that bodes well for many things. Now, Ali Trading Bakery is hiring and going through the machinations of getting to their grand opening. Took a long time to get here. We're here now. Walmart store number 2 is basically finished in terms of the structure. The electrical power and the water has to be sorted out. The dimensions of the store and the shelving and wall shelving, the things that make a store on the inside a store, all those things are coming into acquisition phase as soon as the last of the minor details of the internals are complete. Windows, flooring, doors, stuff like that. Apparently the painting is in process. So when they get the painting complete, I suppose that's when they're going to start the installation of the shelving and stuff like that. So within 30 calendar days, we may have Walmart store number 2 and Ariel's Bakery operational underway, open to anyone that seeks to acquire their products and services. So that bodes very well for market share on both counts. It bodes very well that we're providing honorable products and services in an honorable way, in an environmentally sustaining way, to give our kith and kindred and our fellow nationals as well options, choices, and solutions regarding their needs that we can provide through the store and through the bakery, the vegan bakery. So there are peripherals to that. Universal-Moor-Services is preparing to launch particular things through the subsidiary Universal-Moor-Services Al-Kibalan. Our version of what some would call food delivery, our version of what some would call grocery delivery. Those are two different divisions inside of Universal-Moor-Services. So our version of what some would call Grubhub or DoorDash, that's Universal-Moor-Services food delivery division. Our version of what some would call Instacart, that would that would be grocery delivery division. So they're acquiring electric bikes and scooters and things of this nature to do those particular deliveries within a regional range of where the bakery, the vegan bakery, and I have to start saying vegan bakery now, and the Walmart are located. And by the way, in the Indy Dagbani, they're less than a mile apart, less than a kilometer apart from each other. So we're excited to see that particular launch becoming reality soon. And then there are peripheral business to that. Fadio Trading providing the Fadio Motors brand, the axial flex motors that will be placed on the scooters maybe not this generation of schools. However, the next generation of schools may be likely to have them because they should be ready by then. We hope. So, um, various businesses within the Amexem-Moor-Empire is the point that I'm making. We're going to see their business models moving forward, acquiring and gaining market share, hiring Amexem-Moor-Empire nationals on both sides of the ocean that will be doing trade for our business operations. And as a result, our families are being fed on our own terms. The stakeholders are being paid. Funds are making it into the Imperial Treasury from the business taxes. So that's saving lives and improving the quality of lives on our own terms, within the rigors of our Constitution and within what is regulated by the various oversight command authorities, whether it be Interior, Customs, Journey, Travel and Transport, Health and File Therapy, General Operations, Infrastructure, the works. So I'm very excited to be able to report these things. And so many other businesses, because once the Moor-Mart store makes particular moves, and we have both the stores open, and the stores are about 1,600 miles, I think a little more than that, apart. So again, learning our brand names, nationals can put things on the shelves in both the stores, establish business within the Amexem-Moor-Empire in good standing before the Imperial Business Registrar can also put products on the shelves in both of the Moor-Mart stores. So it gives our fellow nationals and our businesses in good standing the opportunity to do good commerce and trade off the shelves of the Moor-Mart stores. And with the relaunch, of the Moor-Mart website by way of license agreement, the website's not inside of our jurisdiction and venue. There's a license agreement from Moor-Mart unto an entity outside of our jurisdiction and venue to transact in the name of Moor-Mart. So they're paying royalties for the use of the copyright and the trademark of Moor-Mart. So again, having the website back online, carry to Amexem trading through license agreement is going to have particular products on the site like it did previously. Various other businesses can put their products on the site as well via various agreements, buffers, contractors, and subcontractors. So there's no foreign venue long arm law statute nonsense to be concerned about. So everybody wins. So between the physical stores and the website, market share expansion is a thing for us. And newly formed businesses can also be able to gain market share, acquire market share, and then expand thereafter. So all these things bode well for us in customary international and international law for the organic diplomacy and governance for the entire population of the Amexem-Moor-Empire Constitutional Monarchy everywhere our feet tread across this planet. So that's the best way for me to answer the question as you asked. So I will yield the floor to you for any following questions you may have, Honorable Noble Tina. Islam.
Yes, gratitude. And I do apologize. I did not ask how you're faring this evening before we began our interview. So you have the floor to go ahead, Islam, with the answer.
Islam, all is truly well here, and I give thanks for you asking. I trust that all is well with you as well. So thank you for asking again. By all means, though, any following questions that you have for me, based on what I explained previously, I'm happy to answer those questions as well. So whenever you're ready, by all means, do proceed. Islam.
Islam. Gratitude. I know you went into it a little bit already regarding what to be expected within the business rigors for the Amexem-Moor-Empire businesses. Do you have any projections for quarter two regarding those aspects?
The best way for me to answer that is to simply say, may it be that every one of the business models is in operation and those coming online and those that are being applied for that may come online, may all of them exceed our best expectations. that they all be extremely lucrative and very, very profitable, and that all of the businesses have excellent after-tax profits, and that all the stakeholders are happy to receive whatever their stake is worth when the payments are made out to the stakeholders. So that's going to be my answer for that. In terms of, well, last night there was a mixer for Amexem-Moor-Empire business owners, primary owner operators, to engage with each other. The purpose of this was an introductory component for certain things. Yes, that's true. However, some of you have been around and your business models are actually are more mature. So there's business ventures, joint ventures that could be done between multiple businesses within the Amexem-Moor-Empire, or two businesses within the Amexem-Moor-Empire, that will allow them to bring to market a product or products or service or services or a combination of the two that could be lucrative for both, hence a joint venture. And Minister for the Interior, Minister for the Customs, Law and Justice, Imperial Affairs, and if necessary, Joint Travel and Transport, Health and File Therapy, we're all very happy to be able to assist all of you in making sure that are primary owner operators, and any joint venture that you're looking to do, we'll find a way to help you to make it work, whether it be through distribution agreements, joint venture agreements, combination of the two, whether it be interacting by way of associations, whether it be working to do things interjurisdictionally. We're happy to make all that work out for all of you by providing whatever you need to make it happen. So that's honestly the best way I know how to answer that question. You want me to go into specifics in projection numbers, and I'm not gonna do it. Just not. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay way out the way. So, giving thanks to the creative energies and the ancestors for whatever is made manifest, especially if it, as it exceeds our best expectations. Yeah, I'm happy to go with that. So. I'm gonna leave that there. You have any additional or follow-on questions, Honorable Noble Tina? Islam.
No further questions. I do want to open the floor for any final thoughts before we close out the session.
I'm not quite sure, Islam. I'm not quite sure if I have any. Don't want to jinx stuff, so I'm just gonna put one on my head. I do know that we have away teams moving around. We should have, in due course, the away team shoving off for Central Amexem, Sector 2. No, I'm not telling you what's up. I may not even speak on it when they return back from Central Amexem. Depending on what happens while they're able to make that determination for me. So that's as far as I'm prepared to go. I'll just simply say, put it out in the ether that great things happen. And hopefully we will be able to expand our business opportunities. And I look forward to that being made our reality. And that's as far as I'm prepared to go. Peace, love, and light in Islam.
Peace in Islam. Gratitude to His Imperial Majesty. On behalf of Moore's Internet Televideo Network, our audience and myself, we say thank you for all of your answers and to my questions. So yes, thank you for your service, Islam. And to our wonderful audience, more information about the Amexem-Moor-Empire, Imperial Government, operations down to the local level. Contact is available through the website we influence, which is modernmoormonarchy.squarespace.com. The website again is modernmoormonarchy.squarespace.com. So show us some love and leave a positive comment in the feedback. I would appreciate it. We all would within the Amexem-Moor-Empire. So thank you for that. You're also encouraged to share the link for this video segment with all who you associate with. And last but not least, until next time, on behalf of His Imperial Majesty, all of our fellow national Amexem-Moor nationals all across the planet. We say peace, great health, and prosperity unto all of you and upon all of us. Peace and Islam.